Ba-da-da-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa. Ching, 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 ching. Andrew, how's it going? How is it going on vacation?
Hola, buenas tardes. ¿Cómo estás? What's happening, chat? What's going
You
on?
got the language.
Yes,
You got the language down.
still here. So yeah, still with the pool. See that, right?
Oh, that looks
Yeah.
nice, man. That looks nice.
Yeah.
I would be down there later on.
Yes, we're here for another week. So yeah, looking forward to it. Let me just okie dokie. Yeah. So what's happening? What is going on?
So a lot is happening in the world today, Andrew. So the recent headlines is that Trump and Xi have started a phone call conversation. They were actually supposed to start at 9 a.m. Eastern, but they've actually pulled it forward. So they've started it an hour early. I think they're both keen to get on the phone together with each other.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
Sort this tariffs out, right?
Yeah, I think that's what they're trying to
Yeah.
do. I think they're trying to get the tariffs organized and agreed to. There's also the TikTok question. So I think they've agreed on TikTok. I think they just need to formalize the deal, put the wet ink on the agreement. So that's
So what are they looking at? Some sort of US control, right?
Yes. So just off the top of my head, I think Oracle is involved. It's they're calling it a consortium. I believe it's three different companies that will own or at least license the technology. Yeah. And then it will be they'll keep it in the US. I did see a report that said that it won't be effective until December. The actual, I guess, handover.
So yeah, a bit of time to hash the deal out and get through the small print, right?
Yeah, exactly. I think that's what's happening. So that was the latest headline. So Bloomberg reported that the call had started an hour early, and I think a lot of reporters were caught off guard by that information. But I think that's a good sign. It shows, I think, that they're keen and they're serious about getting it done.
Yes. Yeah. No, it's interesting, and obviously the stocks and the companies, linked with that consortium, something to be watching. Just want to jump over to the chat in CTI. So just want to say hello to Mitch and Kian. We got our regulars here in the chat. And welcome, and welcome to anyone watching on Signature FX. So this week, for myself, it's been a mixed bag actually. So the opening range hasn't really played out the last 2 weeks. The first breakout seems to be a false breakout. Then we seem to get the push on the second move. So that's something I'll be watching today. So got caught short twice, Monday, Tuesday, hit the stop loss, broke even on the Wednesday, and we had a stellar day yesterday. Actually traded the NASDAQ, so actually stepped away from ES. And sometimes you need to do that, right? If it's not going your way in currency pair, it's sometimes just look at something else. So yeah, we caught a runner on the NASDAQ yesterday. So we had really good profit. So yes, it's been a good week. So we look into the NASDAQ and S&P later, but should we make a start with gold?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's have a look at gold. And we always get asked about gold. I feel like the live chat likes gold quite a lot. I don't know. Do you get that feeling as well, Andrew?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So a bit subdued. I'm still in holiday mode, So apologies to the chat, but I'm taking it easy and pretty chilled out.
I was going to tell you if you wanted to take the day off. I mean, you're more than happy to do that. I think the viewers wouldn't have liked it, but I think you're well within your right. As you crack open a can of something nice and cool.
San Miguel Especial. So.
When in Madrid, right? When in Madrid.
When in Spain.
You got it.
Yeah, do what the Spanish do, right? So it's time for after the show, be time for a little siesta. Or the fiesta later on.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. All right, so we have gold here. So pretty much since around I'd say around the 9th or so of September, gold's been in this sort of stuck in this bit of a zone, and it's come up quite a lot since then. Before then it came up quite a lot. And it's kind of just pausing here. I think maybe there was a little bit of a pause going into the Fed meeting. So maybe some profit taking, maybe not as much buying. I know a lot of central banks have been reported to have been purchasing gold as well. I think we're gonna eventually exit this sort of range. The question is when and what happens. So what do you think, Andrew? Any thoughts on that?
Yeah,
It's come up quite a lot.
Nice. So let me just add my chart to the stage.
I'll take mine down. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so let me have a quick look. Let me just jump over. So as a day trader, right? So if I was going to trade gold, I'd probably be looking to take a short position. I'm just looking at I'm just looking at this vertical trend line here, and we're actually trading below the 9 moving average. We're actually trading below the VWAP as well. You can see we've broken below these two support levels. Pricing's opened below, so I'd be looking for a confirmation here. If we break this trend line, probably be looking to short gold for 3,000 pips, 3,000 points, right? So yes, that's something I would be looking at. So I actually might just mark that up on the chart and see if that comes into play. We can review it next week. Long term, I need to zoom out, right? So if I was to go to the daily chart, it can give us a totally different picture, right? So,
yeah.
So yes, so yeah, you can see we followed up the moving average of the VWAP quite nicely here, and yeah, we started to break below it. So we could just see a pullback before we continue the next leg higher. But as a day trader, if I was to trade gold, it would be on the 1 hour chart, and potentially I'd be looking for a short position.
Yeah, looking for a short here.
Yeah,
yeah.
not yet. So for myself, it needs to break this, right?
Okay.
Yes, I wouldn't.
Okay. What is that? What is that level? What is that price that you're referring to?
So that's 3641.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, I'd be
3641. Okay.
So yeah, I'd be looking around here. And then we'd be looking at, I would say, 3,000, right? So I'll just put this roughly in, and we can come back to this next week. Only if we break the level, all right? I'm not going to take the trade otherwise. And then what I'd be looking to do is, as always, yeah, about 66, 70% profit. I'd be looking to get that stop loss into break even. So yeah, if we break this trend line here, I'd be interested in trading gold. And yeah, for a 3,000 points take profit. So we're looking at 3611 potentially for take profit. So I'm going to leave that in, and we can review that next week. But it has to break this level here, right? Because this level could be acting as support, and then we could see the price push back up. So I need to see a confirmation. It needs to break and open below this vertical support here. So yeah, we'll see how that goes, and let's see if it gets to that level. Actually, put an alert on there as well, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it. Put it. Can we do a side bet on this one? I'd like to do a side bet because I'm taking the other side.
Right, it has to break this, all right? If it doesn't break this level and open below, yeah, I'm not interested in the trade.
Okay, and this is by next week Friday, right?
Yeah, we'll see where the price is, right? But I'm only interested if we break this level here. If it doesn't break, because this could act as support, right? We could just see it just come down to this level and just use this as support and bounce back up. Now, if we break this trend line here, I'll be looking to take the opposite trade. I'll be looking to take a long position, but let's see how that plays out.
Okay, that sounds good. Nice analysis. I like it. So let's see how we end up next week this time. I think that would be
we'll see where we are, and hopefully we get some movement, right, rather than the price go sideways.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Just jump into the chat. So happy to see you guys. S&P, so Mandela's favorite. So I'll let him take the controls.
All right, let's do S&P. Thank you very much for your posts and for your questions. Please, like we said, we are live. So if you have any questions or anything that you'd like for us to cover, please feel free to post it in the live chat. We're going to be on for another 20 minutes or so. So don't be afraid to message and let us know what you're watching. So S&P, let's see. This one yesterday was a we got a big beautiful pump or big beautiful buying on S&P yesterday in the early hours. So you said you caught it. Did you catch you caught a long on the NASDAQ yesterday? Is that right?
Yeah, so I took a short, the opening breakout on ES or S&P. It actually broke out to the opening range low. I took that trade. It reversed, hit the stop loss. I actually moved away. I actually went to the 15-minute opening range on NASDAQ, and I was actually watching the VWAP bounce. So yeah, hit the VWAP. I think it went down to 24,600. And we got in around there, and yeah, we had a really nice upward move yesterday that just covered the losses for the week. So yeah, we're in a healthy profit for the week, so really happy with that. And that was yesterday's trade, went really well. So I can just show you, if you want me to show you what I've done yesterday.
Sure, go for it.
Okay. Right, I'm working on my laptop as I'm away, and I haven't got my screens with me, so
it's all right. You're doing it well.
Just going through the tabs like a demon. Right, okay. So yeah, here's the opening range. Yeah, you can see I take it over 15 minutes. We actually broke out. I actually took this trade here, and we can see it pushed down, and then we got a lovely reversal. And I've noticed all week, actually, it's the second breakout that seems to be going into profit. The first breakout seems to be like a fake out. Yeah, and I've noticed it probably for the last 4 or 5 days that we're not getting a clean breakout. It seems to give you the fake out, which a lot of traders will take, myself included. Yeah. Then the price is reversing, and it's the second breakout we can see here that's going into a profit. So if you'd taken that trade yesterday, you would have had what, 3-to-1 risk reward. Yeah, so it's a nice trade. You can see then it pulled back. Yeah, third breakout again, nice 2-to-1 trade. So it was real nice buying opportunities on the S&P yesterday. But yeah, I got really, frustrated yesterday. I think it was like the fourth opening range breakout trade into a stop loss on the first breakout. Yeah, so I swapped it over to the NASDAQ and got myself a nice runner long. So today's trade, I'm not going to trade the first breakout. I'm actually going to wait for the second breakout today. I've actually got some data with a company called Edgeful. They give you the daily bias. They actually give you the odds as well on your opening range breakout, which I need to share with you later on when I get some time. But if you look for the day before, let's have a quick look. Let me go back on.
We do have a comment here from Daniel Archer in the live chat. Daniel Archer saying happy Friday to everybody. So just wanted to say thanks, Daniel, for joining and for watching today. Let us know what you're trading and what you're looking at today.
So yes, that's myself. So I'm looking at the double bounce today. I'm not looking at taking the first opening range breakout. I'm going to hopefully let it fake out. And when the price reverses, I'm looking to take that second trade today. But we'll see how it goes. I'll update you next week. Same with gold. So with myself, I haven't really been following the news much this week. Obviously, I'm on vacation.
You're on vacation, so that's fine.
So yeah, so that's Mandela, I'm going to let you give us a quick overview of the week if you'd like.
Yeah, sure.
Some big news out. Just put you.
Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. No, it's all good. It's all good. So we can start off. So we did get a question in the live chat, the CTI chat, about SPX or S&P. Sorry. So that was from Kian Nils. Kian, thank you for your message. Let's have a look at S&P now, and let's have a look and kind of give kind of like a outlook on what we're looking at today. So today is triple witching, and we've talked about triple witching. It's the expirations for single stocks. So your Teslas, your Nvidias are expiring on a quarterly basis today. You have your index options, so NASDAQ and your S&P. And then also futures. So your NQ and your ES will be rolling over officially to the December expiry today. So just be careful and be mindful. We've talked about this a lot of times, Andrew. I remember you did a really helpful X post about what OPEX is and how to trade OPEX.
I did.
Yeah, it'd be nice if you can dig that out.
Yeah, so I'll post a link in the chat. It gives a really good explanation of what it is. So it's quite good you mentioned that today. Again, something to be mindful of. For myself, I'm actually going to try and trade the second opening range breakout. So I'm going to ignore the first. And if I get that opportunity to go in the second bounce, so to speak, I'm looking to take that on futures on ES. And for myself, it's been a good week. Haven't been into the charts and the news as much, trying to enjoy what's left of the vacation. So really
that's understandable.
That's it for myself. Just want to say to the guys over on the CTI is if you get us to 25 likes, I believe there's an account. Mr. Mandela's got an account in his pocket. He's itching to give it away. But we need the 25 likes, right? We need to show City Traders Imperium a little bit of love and just get those likes up on the videos.
Yeah, that's right, Andrew. So if we get to 15 likes either on the CTI YouTube channel or the Signature FX YouTube channel, then we will be giving away one account to one lucky winner. It's going to be a $5,000 account that you can trade, and we just need to get that like tally to 15. And
1 5, right?
That prize. Yes, 1 5.
1 5. Come on, chat, you can do that. That's the lowest it's been. 1 5. Mandela's gone soft on us.
Yeah. Well, it's Friday. It's Friday today. I figured that we can lower it a bit. So that should be lowering the bar to a point where you can easily reach that, I think. So
right then, chat, get on it. You've got 12 likes to go. So get going. Don't your friends? And,
let's see.
Yeah, they can do that.
All right, let's do. I'm gonna do S&P now. We got the Key and Nils asked about S&P. So this is S&P overnight. Let's go back a little bit. So yesterday, let's see. We would have hit an all-time high yesterday. This would have been in the wee hours of the morning, Thursday. And then we moved down a little bit lower yesterday, and then that got bought up. I think you traded this one, Andrew, on the way up in the morning.
On the NQ.
Yes, on the NQ. But it would have been NQ, within the first 15 to 20 minutes of the trading day.
It was, first 20, yes. Yeah.
So we went up from there. And then for the rest of the day, we kind of just bumbled around very close to the all-time high. This morning, it's kind of just churning a little. Right now, it's starting to creep back up with about 40 minutes left until markets open in New York. So we'll see. We always like to wait until the open to trade. Yesterday, I did get a pre-market trade in. Don't usually do that, but yesterday there was a nice, this one I think I caught some of this, just like half of it yesterday morning. So I find some mornings, especially after the Fed meeting, you get the London traders, they like to give us a nice little tradable move that ends up in a gap. So yeah, that was yesterday pre-market, and then Andrew caught this one. Same direction, but just different sessions.
Yes.
So today, let's see.
Yeah, just to say, I'll be going live on the Signature FX channel at 2:30, right, or 9:30 UK time. If anyone in the chat wants to join me, I'm going to trade ES live, and we're going to look for the second breakout of the opening range. So go over to the Signature FX channel, and I'll be live from 2:30. I don't know if Mandela's going to join me if he got time. And
we'll see. I do. If you're on, I'll be watching. I'll be in the live chat this time, Andrew.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna jump on, but probably quiet, just with the music in the background going. And I'm looking for the second opening range breakout. Let's see what we can do with that today. So
it's interesting. It's interesting. Yeah.
Yes, if anyone wants to join me, feel free to jump on.
Cool. I think there's a lot to be said about that second breakout when you wait for it. It's kind of like the break and retest, or it's like more like a head fake, because the first breakout was bearish, and then the actual genuine one, the real one, was bullish. So yeah, it's definitely a good piece of data.
Yes, just putting something into the chat now while you're chatting away.
Yeah, go for it. I think we got Daniel Archer saying looking at MP. Let's see here. Materials Corp. I'm not familiar with this one. This is definitely not one that usually gets a lot of headlines, but always open to new ideas. Let's see here. So this one's called Materials Corp. Not sure if you've heard of this one before, Andrew, but
no.
I'm gonna have a look here. This is from Daniel Archer in the live Signature FX chat. Looks like it was very well liked yesterday into the close. I'm wondering if there's some news or something that has really driven this one, but good looking out here, Daniel. Hit a high back in mid-August, 11th of August. Zoom out a little bit more. Yeah, it looks like that may have been an all-time high. Yeah. So let's see. MP, as always, remember this is not financial advice. We are simply sharing our thoughts and views as of right now, Friday, the 19th of September. And please conduct your own analysis, as always, before making any decisions. We always have to say that. And
Yeah,
I think most people know that. Yeah.
100%. But I was watching a channel yesterday, and the trader said that, you're responsible for the accounts, needs taking some trades. And I think sometimes what the live chat doesn't realize, there is a delay on YouTube by a couple of seconds. So I think he got an NQ short. He didn't like the trade. He jumped straight out of it. But people, because they were copying his trades, right? They were missing getting out of the trade because there's a lag on YouTube. So he's like, I just broke even. And then you got the chat screaming at him, I'm down. And he's like, you shouldn't be copying my trades, right? He goes, we're just here for educational purposes to tell you what's happening. So yeah, chat, just be mindful of that. There is a delay with YouTube. So I don't recommend you copy people's trades. Just watch and learn from Mandela, and you'll be fine.
I feel like we have a lot to cover. It's only 5 minutes left. Do you know if there's enough likes? Can you see if there's enough likes?
Let me have a quick look. I don't think we've done it, guys, but it's a shame, really, because if we got 15 likes, we could have given away an account. Only got 4.
Okay.
Yes, never mind.
Okay, maybe next time.
Maybe next time.
Yeah. So thanks again. Yeah, thank you for the MP from Mr. Daniel Archer. That was some very helpful information. I'm going to be looking at this one as well a little bit later on today. So thanks.
All right. So what's the time? So I'll be live on the Signature FX channel in 35 minutes. Mandela said he's going to watch. He'll join. Trust me, he's going to join.
Okay, well, I'm going to show you why I might not join. So let's do a quick journal. Let's do a quick journal look. Very, very, very quick.
It's Cash Grab Friday to you, right? I'm going for it.
Is it Cash Grab again?
It's Cash Grab Friday. Let's do it.
I like to call it Capital Preservation Friday. You call it what you think is applicable.
That's the difference between professional trader and a futures trader, right?
Yeah. All right, let's have a quick look at our trading journal today. So this is showing us TradeZella, and we're gonna have a quick look at this month so far. So we're up for the month comfortably. Win rate is just under 47%. So that's for the percentage of winning trades out of the total trades taken. Profit factor for September has been the total profits divided by total losses. Profit factor above 1 shows a profitable trading system. And then how many days out of the month have we been positive? And then the average win versus the average loss. So we're comfortable with the month so far. I feel like I don't want to really give away any profits unnecessarily today. So that's why I probably won't trade. So I'm just going to be sitting there in the passenger seat. Not really doing anything. Actually, I didn't pop this up. This
Yeah,
is
so
this is the TradeZella here. Sorry.
Yeah, so I got quite similar. I got something called Trade Sage. Very similar to what you got. Shows you net P&L, trade win. So at the moment, I'm sitting at 65% winners.
That's good.
So
good.
yeah, the frustration is when you actually look at your report. So for example, for the month, you could be probably made $5,000, but you've given $2,000 back, right?
Yeah.
So I need to get that up to about 70%, just to generate much better profit. But yes, for myself, trade wins at 65%, and the profit factor is only at 1.2. But we'll take it. We're winning. We're taking profits, right? So
that's the main thing. If you're taking profits, you're taking profits. My trade win is actually just under 47. Profit factor is a little bit better for the month so far. And then the daily wins, we've had 2 red days. And then the average win is about 1,000, and the average loss is 200.
That's good. Good risk management. Really, really good.
It's been pretty good so far. And then this is the curve. I think if this was a stock, I would probably be happy with it as well if it was the stock price. And then this is day to day. So just looking at day to day, this week has been a very good week for us. We had 1 red day this week, so we're hoping for today just to, if we see something, we'll take something. You mentioned catching the second breakout, Andrew.
Yes.
So I think that may be something that we may look at. This was our other red day in the month. On Friday, we actually exited some positions, which ended up bringing our account down on last week Friday. Other than that, it's been a solid month, and I like to keep myself accountable. I think having this in the background also it means that it's more like a real time, like full-time job. And I know this is not gonna lie. This is always gonna be directly connected to the accounts, and I'm gonna have to answer to this at the end of the day, each and every day.
Yeah, no, it's great. Just got Daniel asking, do you need to be sharing your journal? I think so. He's on a roll for the month, right? So well done, Mandela. Fantastic trading. Really, really good. Okay, I'm gonna bounce. I'm gonna get myself some tapas, before I jump back on. And yes, guys, I'll be back on the Signature FX channel in about 30 minutes. We're gonna trade live. We're looking at the second breakout of the opening range, but I'm quickly going to dive into the data on Edgeful, and let's see where their bias is for today. Okay, so thanks everyone for watching. I'll still be in Madrid this time next week. I'll try and get some better lighting, and the week later we'll be back to normal, right? But yes, I'm just a little bit chilled, not my usual self. I'm a little bit relaxed out here. It's a different vibe. It's all right.
Yeah, you should be. You look very relaxed. It looks good on you.
Thank you very much. Right. Thanks, chat. I'll see you all later. Bye for now.
Take care, Andrew. All right, we're gonna wrap it up here. Thank you for your question, Daniel. So we're aiming to be more transparent, and we've gotten quite a bit of feedback from people about what do losses look like? What do wins look like? What is it like to actually be doing this full time and consistently? So that's something that we've gradually started to incorporate into these live streams, just to show, there are days when things don't go well. There are days when things do go well. And we're working on the transparency and just sharing the good and the bad, because it's not always going to be good. Not every day is going to be a good day. So kind of showing the full picture. And part of that is kind of sharing the trade journal. So as part of this, usually on the weekend, I will update the various trades, looking at each individual trade. What can I learn from it? What did I do well? What worked well? I think that's important for anybody, especially if you're in the early stages of your journey, to making sure that you are recording your trades, you are learning from your trades. I think that's extremely important in the long term. But yeah, thank you very much for your comments and for your questions, Daniel. We are private to in many ways, and I think sharing the good and the bad, I think hopefully will inspire people or show people what it can really be like if you do want to do this and you do want to achieve full-time or at least consistently profitable status, I guess, or be consistently profitable. Okay, I think that's it for today. We're gonna get ready to trade, probably relax for a few minutes before we get the open in the US. We are gonna be doing a live event in Bermuda. If you're interested, please contact us. It's gonna be a trader and investors exclusive event. We have a few people lined up to speak, and we're just gonna be, talking, a little bit of networking. A few traders who have been trading for a while are gonna be sharing their experiences. So please feel free to reach out to us. Our contact information is in the description below. And you can, by all means, join us. It's gonna be taking place in Bermuda next week, Wednesday. So it's gonna be before our next show. So if you are interested in the trader and investor event, please just let us know. Okay, there's also Lumina Fest that's happening. So I haven't really mentioned much about Lumina Fest, and I don't wanna leave it out. It's actually next week, Friday, so a week today. It's the Financial Literacy Summit, the Lumina Festival. There is gonna be a keynote speaker, 19 Keys. Anybody who's familiar with Earn Your Leisure or 19 Keys, he's gonna be there. Tickets are on sale, luminafest.com for any information that you want to glean from the event. If you are going to be in Bermuda, or if you like to attend the Lumina Fest, please reach out to them or go on the website. You can sign up. 19 Keys is speaking. The Honorable Curtis L. Dickinson, JPMP. I am actually going to be interviewing the Honorable Curtis Dickinson in the keynote interview. So I'm very, very honored to be given that opportunity. Then there's a whole list of people who are going to be speaking, including this fella here. I'm going to be speaking about options. So the title of the workshop is Options 101, and I'm looking forward to be at this event. Lots of people, great group of talent here that's going to be speaking at this first inaugural event in Bermuda. So check them out. It's luminafest.com. We did give away some tickets to this earlier on in, I think it was in the summer. So we were able to give away 2 VIP tickets. So thanks again. Thank you to the organizers, Zach Wilson and his whole entire team, Holly and everybody. Really a great job organizing this event, and looking forward to the launch next Friday. Make sure you check that out. Okay, last thing I'm gonna say is today for me is all about capital preservation. So whether you've had a great month or not great month, you've had a good week, not good week, I think it's important to preserve the capital that you have. And if you're going to be swinging for the fences today, I think you should be willing to only risk what you're willing to not have at the end of the day. Just a reminder also that today is triple witching. We talked about that a little bit at the beginning of the show. So we have single stock options expiring today. Examples, Tesla, Nvidia. We have index options expiring today. And we also have futures contracts expiring or rolling over to December. So that usually means quite irregular moves. Also, it could potentially mean a fairly drastic move in the last hour to 30 minutes of the day. So just be warned, triple witching tends to be a little bit more unpredictable. And so that's even more reason why I think I'm going to be pretty defensive today. not really looking to be overly aggressive with the trading. And if it's easy, then I will definitely take a trade. If it's not easy, then I'm not trading. So probably look at the open, which is in about 20 minutes, and then have another look at around 1 hour left in the trading day and see if there's any opportunities at that point. Usually what happens is the following trading day, so that would be Monday, things tend to calm down and get back to normal. But just be aware, triple witching can be a little bit tricky. Okay, dokie. Thanks again to everybody who is in the live chat. We got Daniel Archer here from the Signature FX side saying happy Friday, enjoy your Friday. For the CTI side, we had Michelle Mitch saying hello. Kian Nils asked us about S&P. And we also had Hold It was also in the live chat on the CTI side. ASQ Calculator also said what was the target. So the target for the giveaway was 15 likes. So we're working on building that up slowly but surely. We'll get there. I know we'll get there. Thank you very much, everybody. We really enjoy doing these shows. And I do want to say an extra special thank you to you for watching this, whether you're watching this live or you're watching the replay later on today. These shows have really helped me as well in being accountable and for sharing information. I think there's a lot of lessons that I've learned, a lot of losses, expenses, I call them, that I've experienced, and these shows have really helped me. So just one more time saying thanks to everybody for continuing to support what we're trying to do here. And yeah, we'll be back next week. We'll be in Bermuda on Friday next week. So next week, Thursday, we'll be doing the show from Bermuda. Andrew will still be in Madrid, but we'll still be here. And then Friday, we're going to be at Lumina Fest with 19 keys, giving the keynote speech, keynote address. If you want to check them out, their website, once again, is luminafest.com. If you want to come and support, it's a great financial literacy summit taking place in Bermuda next week, Friday, 26th of September. All right. That's it from us, everybody. Have a wonderful day, and we'll speak to you all again very soon. Thank you. Take care.
Bye.